a son. He was devoured by earth. There was a God. They call him the Father. And there was a means to make a valley with grace out of this hole that I've dug for me. He made a valley of grace.
Yep. Have a good foundation. Because if we don't have a good foundation, then everything else is shaky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that foundation, even as the scriptures say, the house that's built upon a sand rather, that's the house that's going to fall when the storms and everything come, So what would you say would be key components of Black women healing in order for them to do what it is you are doing?
Key components in healing.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go back to trying to figure out like what you want to do and who you really are, and not like what is trending on social media. Because a lot of times people will try to follow me behind like, oh, is that what I'm supposed to be doing now? Because it's trending. It's trendy right now. So it's like,
right.
Should I be doing braids? Like, Kyona, you don't braid. Stop.
Yep.
Stop. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yep. I like makeup. It's like, stop.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I do. It's very tempting to get caught up in that. Yeah. In the trend. Yep. Like you said, thinking, like, oh, like they say, FOMO, that fear, FOMO, rather, fear of missing out. Yeah.
Yeah. Should I be making, I used to wear glasses. I had the LASIK eye surgery last year. Mm-hmm. And so just imagine, I was like, well, maybe I should be making glasses. It's like, stop. You don't even wear glasses anymore. Like people were just grasping at straws because it's like trending. So my whole thing is like, get in the place with God. And when I say place, please do not think you got to be in some type of position in the church, some type of title, nothing, please people, nothing formal, just in an intimate place with God where you just set some time out of the day alone with God. I don't care if it's 5 minutes, I don't care if it's 2 minutes, set time aside. Once you start setting time aside for him, that time will grow. So you don't have to worry about how much, because it'll grow because you'll start to miss it, when you're not spending that time with God. Work on like those breathing exercises, like I mentioned, work on writing down like what you want to do and how you can get there. So if you know that like, I want to go, out of town, for a holiday, then what do you need to go out of town? Okay, so write it all down. I need to have $500 because that's how much it's going to cost. I don't have it saved. So I have 6 checks between now and the holiday. So I need to save X amount of money out of each check so I can go, that's advice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll start to change things. Things will start to change. And then you'll find your purpose that way.
Mm-hmm. Yep, writing it down and coming up with a plan, then just this is what needs to happen, but then nothing's happening. Yeah.
And spend that time with God. That'll keep you at peace while you go through your everyday. Because it's one thing because I see myself, I know where I want to be, I know what I want to do. But sometimes just the walking it out is the hardest part. So you try to, there's some kind of plan in place,
Right. Yep. Yeah, have some type of plan. Like they say, without a vision, the people perish. If we don't have,
Yes.
Oh my word. Yes. So how would you define the words resilience and then flourish?
Resilience. Okay, so being able to bounce back from a situation. That's ultimately what it means for me. And flourish. To be able to thrive in your environment, or in the environment, more specific environment that may not be conducive to who you want to be.
Right.
But this is where you are now. So you have to thrive in this environment, by being authentic to yourself, you know, just like, because it's I'm in certain environments and I'm like, or you know, not necessarily like today, but I've been in places where like, you know, people don't know I'm a Christian because I'm laughing at, you know, the dirty jokes, you know what I'm saying? I might be telling a joke, you know, and then it's times where, you know, like, I don't even when people talk to me if it's not about the Lord, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to find the balance. That's a total separate thing. But my point is, like, you have to, like, so even when you're in those environments where like they're talking about their jokes or whatever, and you know that's not where you are in your life anymore.
Exactly.
You still got to press through and stay like grounded in who you are, and you know, even to make people feel like she's not fun or whatever they think about it.
That's true. Yep. Like you said, that they have their own opinion about whatever it is you are or are not doing.
Exactly.
Oh my word, yes. Oh my goodness. So
sometimes the family functions and stuff. Sometimes it's family functions. Sometimes it's things like that. That is true. You know, like just keep pushing, push through.
Push through. Know? Yep, to keep on pushing it. You know, and surrendering our will to God's and pushing through is a daily thing.
It is.
Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a daily thing. Mm-hmm. So a lot of times we'll think, well, I said it once, Lord, so it should be happening. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's daily. It is.
It's daily. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What's the one thing you want someone to know when they think about you?
I'm sorry.
When someone thinks about Kyona Robinson, what would be the one thing that you want them to know?
Oh wow, that's okay. One thing I want them to know about me is I am I guess I want to say encourager, you know. Okay. I'm all about empowerment. I guess if you hear my name, I want you associated with like empowerment and because that's ultimately, again, I want to empower other women, you know. But yeah, that's what I would like people to think, like, oh, I know she's gonna encourage me, empower me, you know. Yeah.
Okay. And then what's the one thing you want Black women to know when they think of themselves? What do you think is important for us as Black women to know?
Beauty. Like real beauty. I think that's the problem. Not with your, you know, I love being a girl. I love everything about lashes and makeup and all of that. Like I want us to inner beauty is what I want us to like live and grasp. Inner beauty. It's fine to have like the nails and all, that's fine. Enjoy it. Inner beauty. And I think that goes with the attitudes sometimes that we have. I've been places somebody is like almost like bit my head off. Like, Lord, you know, beauty, like, you know, like the saying is, you can catch more flies with
what, flies with honey or something like that.
Something. Yeah. Who fly though? But anyway, yeah. But you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying
right now, but yeah, I think so that's what I want our people to be like, to interview me on every level, not, you know, just how we communicate with one another, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, I do.
Yeah.
So inner beauty. Wow.
Because we can be hateful. So
yeah, we can be. Yep. And then when it comes to Black women walking out their Christian faith and revealing their true identity as Black women, what nugget or nuggets of wisdom you want to leave for that?
Walking out their true identity. I guess it goes back to what I've said. This is the third time I've said it today, which is finding your tribe of people, regardless of what they look like, finding out what you really want to do, look outside of like, and this is why I feel like my book really does help people kind of like tap back into those things you forget about when you were a kid, those interests that you have.
Yes.
And because life gets in the way, and then sometimes you're typecast as this type of person and you start living up to that. But people typecast you as, you know what I mean?
I do.
So if you are, let's say, a person that's considered popular, it's like, I didn't sign up for this. I don't, I'm just being me, where I'm just this. I didn't set out to be popular. I'm just, this is just my personality, right? And so now you start living up, especially with these kids with social media. So now they have to live up to making sure their pictures are flawless, because this position they've been placed in. So my thing is, get back, whether you're 17 or 7 or 70, get back to like the core of who you were, before all of those breakups and becoming a parent or becoming popular, whatever. Get back to that core of who you were. Like, who did you want to be at 5 years old? Who did you want to be at 7 years old? You know what I'm saying? Like, even a person that say, well, I wanted to be Superman, it's like, it's a reason you want to be Superman though. Like, it's because you want to help people, you want to rescue people. Do you like that he can move around? Well, maybe you should get in robotics. It's like, it's a reason, you're drawn to that. It's, trust me, it wasn't, you didn't want to be a mushroom to be a mushroom. It's a purpose. You want to, why you want to be a mushroom. What about it? You know what I mean? Maybe
I do.
A florist, a horticulturist, whatever. Like, it's a reason.
There's a reason behind that.
Yeah, so it's like tap back into that. Tap back into the core of who you are, and again, that comes with spending time with God and finding your. And I need to be very clear about this. You may have to have two communities of people. Okay, your community of people that you like to design with may not be the community of people that you pray with. Okay,
that is
you may
true.
not get,
yes.
So you have to find a good biblical church, right? Good Bible believing church. Not where you got the disciple. What do they really believe here? What are y'all really saying? None of that. We need to know we need to know what this is. What this is what we believe here. Not codes and riddles, okay? But really understand they preaching the true and living word of God. Okay, you spending time with God. By yourself, doing your own alone time. Like I said, you can start with a minute a day. It doesn't take much. God honors it all, because that time will grow, because you'll miss it when you're not spending time with him. You'll miss it. So you'll want to spend more time with him. Exactly. So start off with a minute. If it's on your way, when you go to the bathroom, stay there a minute longer and just praise him. Thank you, Lord, for today. Thank you, Lord, for a new day. Just thank you, Lord, keep my mind. Whatever you got to do to connect, right? Then you find those things that you want to do. You write them down, like the Bible tells us, and make it plain. And you find how you go about to having those things. And if the things that you want to do doesn't necessarily put you in an environment with other believers, you got to find your community for believers as well. That's just what it is. And if people already have it, and that's when you find your community of other like-minded people that enjoy the same creative things, whatever outlet. Yeah.
Oh, for sure. And like you said, sometimes you might have to have 2, 3, 4 different groups of communities. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
It's like you said, people you hang out with who like designing, they might be different from your prayer group. They might be different from your support group. They might be different from your healing circle. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah. And then sometimes I like to watch my little raunchy little reality shows. So sometimes I want to talk to people like that.
So you're gonna have different groups for that.
Yeah. So you have your people that you like. What did you think about that? That was, you just want to have that sometimes,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean, who are into what it is that you are doing. Okay, so I got some fun questions for you before we end our conversation. What are some songs that are currently on your playlist?
I saw that question in the email, and I'm not a big music person.
Okay.
I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I play kind of whatever's in my spirit. So what I'm working on, what am I listening to now though? It's an older song and it's so new to me, but it's called a billion, and I'm using my phone, so I can't look it up. A billion times something. It's a really good song. I think I'm gonna have to send it to you because you probably heard it, but it's a really good song.
I was wondering if it's something I've heard. Okay.
Because I thought I was really like introducing my pastor to. She's like, oh, I used to play this out a couple years ago. It's a really good song. So I'm not a big music person. I like teachings. I like hearing the word. You know, I like studying, hearing Bible study and things like that. Yeah. So I don't do a lot of music, but like I said, certain songs will be in my spirit, and it could be a song from like 20 years ago. What else am I listening to? Like I went through a phase real heavy where I was listening to Help with Erica Campbell.
Okay.
Help,
yes.
Help.
Yes.
And it depends on what mood I'm in. If I'm in a little more upbeat mood, you might play a Mary Mary or something, you know.
Yes.
But what am I listening to right now though? I listen to a lot of podcasts and stuff, so I don't do a lot of music.
Okay.
I did see that. I'm like,
yeah, but that's okay though, because like we talk, you know, we all, you know, we wired up differently, or sometimes we do a little bit of that and a combination or one or two, you know.
You know what? I've been listening to Leandra with Donald Lawrence and the one she was on, This Is My Exodus. That's been in my spirit. That's been my little on repeat. This is my Exodus. Well, Donald Lawrence.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Leandra, what's her last name?
I know who you're talking about. I want to say Johnson, but I don't think that's right. Johnson is probably not right. Yeah.
Johnson, Leandra. It might be. Leandra. And I listen to Tasha Cobbs. Okay. This is my Exodus.
I'm like, I look that up.
What she was saying. This is my Exodus. I'm getting out of this.
Yes,
amen. Out of this.
Look, that might be right.
Donald Lawrence, Donald Lawrence and the Tri-City. Was it Tri-City Praise? Tri-City
Something like that. Yeah, Tri-City. I'm gonna have to look that up. This is my Exodus.
I'm busy, so that's my that's my song. Yes.
Yep, I'm gonna have to look that up now. Do you have a favorite kitchen gadget?
Kitchen. Everything I do, I'm always like drizzling olive oil and baked chicken drizzle.
Like you on the cooking show, huh?
Yes. Always drizzle my olive oil. I'm always looking for like, that's.
Oh wow, I love it. Okay, so you got any books that you're reading now?
I do have some books by self-published authors. I do try to support other self-published authors. We gotta support each other. You know what's so funny? But yeah, I do. I have some stuff on the side of my bed. I have like a couple books on the side of my bed. But I do want to also mention, I cannot think of their names now. I should go and grab the book, but one is about relationships, and I have another book that's about praying for your kids, and that's actually not a self-published author. When I show it to you, they have like a whole series, I think, of like praying for your husband, pray for your marriage. Yeah.
I've seen some of those books. I want to say somebody named Stormy something has some of those books. Like, I
have to go look at it. And then I recently just finished reading. It was a friend of mine. She self-published a book, and she said, put a period, or it's like put a period where a comma should be. And I'm pronouncing it, but it's really good. And she said, like, these situations, the relationship is really about relationship, should be over.
Yeah.
You didn't put a period, put a comma, and you extended the time of these relationships. You know, with the
I can see that. Oh
you
my
shouldn't
goodness.
be in. So that was a real good, easy read too.
That sound like it. Like you said, putting it, because we do put all these commas, and God has said to put a period in that thing, but we still keep trying to get it to go on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I do.
That sounds like that's a good read. Oh my word. What are the 3 things you do to nourish your soul?
Writing is a big part of my little world. And I like anything really creative. I like
anything creative
projects. Yeah, working to make
okay.
things, create things, and then I guess like I mean, you know, your prayer time. That keeps me centered, even when I have to get those little mumbles that I told you before. Sometimes it's just a mumble because I'm mad, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The prayer time.
Things and writing and stuff. Yeah. Those are my little things.
Yep. So I got one last question, and that is, what is something that people get wrong about you?
A lot of things, but mostly people think I am so like I guess when I was younger, I probably was an extrovert, but people think that I'm always like on like, oh, you know, and I'm so private. I mean, I probably wouldn't even post on social media if I didn't find it like purpose, like promote my book or whatever project, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then like, people know what's going on in my world. Like, I mean, I'll talk like this is fine, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's because it's helping somebody else, you know. Right. But like, I have to post, you know, not that I haven't posted me in a cute outfit, because of course I have, of course. But like, I don't really like need all of that. I'm very private, really. And I think people think I'm just like so like over the top, and I can be. Okay. I can be, but I'm way more private, really. You know,
really?
And way more sensitive than what people think. So they think that I'm just like so like, because they're still thinking of Kyona from like 30 years ago or 20 years ago, you know. And I enjoy my downtime. I enjoy being by myself. And I think people think I'm always just like off, like blah, blah, blah. I'm going to an event. I'm going, it's like, no, I have to mentally get ready to go do a lot of things. You know, I can't go 2 or 3 days in a row. Like, are you kidding me? But I think people like very social.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that is something. Yep. And from us talking, you seem like you're very outgoing.
I am, but I am, but I need a lot of downtime to regroup.
Gotcha.
Do you see what I'm saying?
I do. So I know I understand exactly what you mean. And I love talking to people today. Too.
I do. I thrive off of this. This is wonderful. This isn't work. This is enjoyable. This is ministry. This is purpose. Yeah. You know, this is fine. But the social, and I don't need to be like, you know, up in a party atmosphere. I don't need that. You know what I'm saying? Nope.
I know exactly what you mean.
Come on, we're gonna speak to some people. I guess people that's come, you know, that's different because that fellowship is different. Yeah. But I think people just think that I'm all just social. And I would rather like watch something on TV than to be like, it's so like the idea of going out to a club, which all it's like, ugh, like it's just too much. I don't even want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. Like, ugh, all those people. Somebody was like, go to I'm in St. Louis, go to a Cardinals game. The tickets are free. Ugh, no, I don't want to be around all those people. You know what I mean?
I do. I see what you're saying now. So even though you love, right, but not like for social all the time.
Social, yes. Like, no, my time is like, that's why. Right. So because I am like this now, I think people think it's in every part of my world. No, it's like this. I will turn my phone off a lot. You know,
just to regroup. Yes. This has been wonderful, and I am so appreciative of the fact that you coming.
This was nice.
You know what I mean? And sharing your heart and soul and your experiences and all of that, you know, to help other Black women and then just women in general.
yeah, God willing, I hope it does encourage somebody.
Oh, I think so. You know what I'm saying? And it's always good when you have people, like I said, because we are wired up differently. And so, you know, you have a variety of people and they, you know, you can listen to each person and we can always find something from their story to empathize with, and then something where it ties into our story. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a quilt. I always think about it like that.
Yeah.
You know, we all each had our little patch on a quilt and connected some type of way. You
like
know?
you said about the book. I didn't know that. I didn't know
right.
That
like with the book.
It's like, thank you, Lord. Just confirmation, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm thankful for that. That was very encouraging, and just this is what you're doing is so encouraging, and having these conversations, even specifically to, you know, women that look like us is so important. And hopefully that somebody outside of our community can learn from this conversation we're having about Black women. Yes. You know, it's you have people who have like interracial adoptions and stuff, or who maybe just don't understand why a coworker responds the way she does in certain settings or whatever. Maybe, you know, or they change their perception of like thinking that we are this very like aggressive group of people.
Yes.
So I hope that it reaches, and I prayed before we did all of this, that it reaches who it's supposed to reach. It encourages who it's supposed to encourage. It changes who it's supposed to change. In Jesus' name, like that is, you know, that's our purpose.
That's the purpose.
Awesome.
Yes. Thank you so much.
So much I wish I could give back, but I'm not intact to be sharing all of that. You took the price to give me that life, and now it's never gonna fade away. When I see I need more of him, he whispers the sweetest of mercies upon my ears, and I won't go back the way it was again, 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 and now a valley of grace where things would change. I've seen the light, so